Alright, so we're here. We're going to try to connect with Carlos Rabasa. We only want to speak with Carlos Rabasa, who passed November 30th. So Carlos, we're calling you right now. Better you can begin with the yes or no thing.
Carlos Rabasa, are you here? Thank you, Carlos.
So with him crossing it, that means yes.
Yes.
And if he doesn't cross it, that means no.
And Carlos Rabasa was the friend of who? And one of his friends' names, please.
Alright, so we'll start, I guess, with the last question then.
Well, I just need to know who his friend is. It's another way I can help classify if it is him or not.
Well, he has three friends. How you want to classify them? So actually,
Just
last
give me one of
question.
their names.
Alright, Cabario.
Am I talking with Carlos Rabasa, who is the friend of Cabarrio?
Cabario.
Cabarrio. Are you telling the truth? Okay, thank you, Carlos.
Alright, so we're going to start with the first question, Carlos. Carlos, did you enjoy hanging out with TYR? Thank you, Carlos. You can speak up and you can see what he said. Okay. So the next question is, what car did you like to drive, Carlos? Did you like to drive a slingshot? That would be a no.
Thank you, Carlos. Can you straighten them out for me now?
Did you like to drive a Jeep?
Thank you, Carlos. Can you straighten them out for me again? Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. Now, Carlos, I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite artist that you like in music? Did you like listening to the artist Glock 9? Okay. So we're looking for your favorite artist, Carlos. Is your favorite artist NBA Youngboy? Okay, that's a no. Thank you, Carlos. Or did you like listening to Spanish music? What's your favorite?
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos. Now, Carlos, do you remember Cabario?
Thank you, Carlos.
Yes. Okay. Carlos, we're going to ask you, Is your favorite color purple? Seems like a big yes. That was his favorite color.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos. Carlos, are you at peace right now? It's a big yes. Huge yes.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos. Carlos, are you with David? Huge yes.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you for being with my son, Carlos. Carlos, do you miss your friends 22, 9, and Cavario? Yes.
He's pointing at it.
He's pointing.
He's pointing at the camera. Carlos, you're pointing at your camera. You know they're watching.
Let's see if they're watching.
Yes, he knows you guys are watching.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos. Okay. Do you want to?
He's waving.
He's waving high.
Look at that. He's waving at you guys. I'm going to zoom in on her hand so you can see. She's not touching the thing. It's just him waving. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you.
Do you think Carlos can move to do the one that goes right?
To move around the hug.
Go ahead and move one. I think
Carlos,
he's trying to do it.
Doing
Carlos, can you move this one that you're moving, the right one, till it touches my shoulder, please? Thank you, Carlos. Can you please move it back? Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos. I think that's it. Well, Carlos, we thank you for being with us tonight.
Yes.
We thank you for your presence. We're glad that you're at peace. We're glad that you have no more pain. And we're glad that, well, let me ask you this, Carlos. Since you have passed on, do you have a new way now of looking at life itself? That's a yes.
Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos, for that. Once again, Carlos, we thank you for joining us tonight. We thank you for your presence.
Yes.
I see you waving, Carlos, and we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. God bless you, Carlos.